I'm Jeremy.
I'm Andy. We're from The Devil Wears Prada.
And you are at Metal Town getting an interview with us. And it's cool.
So Metal Town, how was the show?
Oh, it was awesome.
It was great. Yeah, played early, but just talked to people there still. And great show.
What have changed since last time you were there?
Let's see. Last time we were in Gothenburg. Is that how you say it?
Gothenburg.
Gothenburg. Okay.
Gothenburg.
Yeah, Gothenburg. Gothenburg. No, last time we were here, a lot's changed actually. We have a new record that we had been writing at that point, and now it's pretty much done. So we're just waiting to put it out in September, and then yeah, played a couple new songs today. So.
First time we've ever played a fest up here also.
Yeah, I think this is our
so
first Sweden festival.
That's a change of pace.
What's the difference between festival gig and a club gig?
Well, I think festival shows it's a lot more people who don't necessarily know your band as well. So you're kind of fighting going over. I mean, that's how some of us will see it at least. And you go throughout the show and you'll slowly see more and more people get into it. And it's a great feeling. And then club shows, a lot of times people know the band and the songs and they're just mad.
Rocking out.
So,
You have a new album, and what can you tell me about it?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you the name yet. We've been working on it for the last 2 years. I wouldn't say it's a follow-up to Dead Throne, but kind of borrow some things that we did on Dead Throne and some things that we did on the Zombie EP, and kind of tries to blur those lines together. A lot of it is really heavy and really fast or really metal, and then some of it is kind of still aggressive but more chill and relaxed. Still a lot of screaming on those songs and stuff like that too, so it's not like softy or whatever, but pretty much most of it is heavy and fast and fun, so we're excited about it, and I'm ready to put it out right now.
yeah, very excited too.
What have been different recording-wise?
This time we did the record with Matt Goldman in Atlanta, but we also, for a while, Adam D did not think he was going to be able to work on it, and because he was on tour with Killswitch, but he ended up being able to come out for like 2.5 weeks in the middle of between Killswitch tours, so that was really awesome. We got to work with him again, and we had been sending songs back and forth for a couple months with him, trying to get input and feedback and stuff like that. So that was a big difference. And another big difference was the fact that Chris, our guitar player, had a really active role in producing the record. Not just beforehand when we got there, but as we were going through it, he was super actively involved in that. So yeah.
Yeah. And the band have been together since 2006, right?
Yep.
How is it to record an album without James?
It's different. We had a new keyboard player that's been playing with us for like the last 1.5 years. His name's John. Very talented guy. We've known him for a while, and it's funny because everybody kept asking us, like, are you still going to have keyboards on the record? Are you still going to have keyboards? There's tons of keyboards, plenty of them, but I think they're probably the best keyboard parts we've ever had. He's just so ridiculously talented and good with that kind of stuff that I think people will be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. So he's a member of the band, not just a touring?
Right now he's just playing with us and working on the album and stuff. So.
Yeah. And the band name is the same as a movie and a novel. Where did you get the idea of having that band?
Our old guitar player.
Yeah, that was all Chris.
That was all him. It wasn't us.
Yeah, we blame it on him. Yeah, just
It could have been called the Silly Sally. So
yeah, there were worse options out there probably. But.
Not really, but
Not
it's
many.
fine.
Yeah, what made you stick to that band name?
Well, it's kind of hard to change it once you start putting records out. Otherwise, maybe we would have changed it to like Vomit Punch or something. Who knows?
Icicle.
Ice sickle?
I don't know.
Like a sickle made of ice. From this point on, we will be known as Ice Sickle in Sweden.
And why the devil wears Prada when you're all Christians, right?
Yeah, originally we had the meaning of just kind of, that guy's getting wrong, but of just kind of anti-material and different things like that, and not having those things as a huge priority in your life, which I think is still something that's important to all of us and kind of tied in with the themes that Mike had on Dead Throne when it came to like anti-idolatry and stuff like that. So that's always still something that, you know, we, like everybody in the world, probably struggles with, and so still kind of applicable, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you're going on tour, how do you pick out a set list? Is it for the whole tour, gig for gig?
I mean, we spend a lot of time all talking and figuring out set lists, and we'll think of how long we have, who we're playing for, like what kind of shows are these going to be. Is it a super metal tour, or is it people that know our songs, including our old ones? And we'll just take it from there and just work it in and
try and get a little bit of every album too in there of the last few albums, so that if people want to hear some of the older stuff, they still get to hear it, like you said, and then we're try and build a mood that has movement, because nobody wants to hear just boom, 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 boom. You'll get exhausted. So you try and build things up and then bring them down and build them up and create a little bit of a mood. So.
Yeah.
And when will you return to Sweden?
I think right now, don't quote me on this, but we are talking about trying to get back here in the spring of next year, 2014. That looks like the next time that we're going to be able to be back and on the new record and everything like that. I can't say what that idea is right now, but it's very exciting for us.
Yeah.
So it will be very soon. We are going to make sure that we play in Sweden, in all of this part of the world, at least 1 to 2 times every single year. So
Let's go.
yeah.
Yeah, that was all